Hello everyone, welcome. Cosmic Carrie here at Two for Joy Oracle. So excited to be doing this reading for you today at just past the pinnacle of the full blood moon in Virgo, March the 14th, 2025. I have smudged the area with an unknown smudge stick. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a kind of sage, but I wouldn't swear by it. So we've cleansed the area. I'm going to use as my pointer stick the beautiful raptor feather, either an owl or a buzzard. Somebody will let me know which. A beautiful light here for the light of life, the light of the reading. A wonderful crystal here, which was given to me by a friend and neighbour. So that's going to be guiding us today. I'm going to just put this off to one side. We're going to clarify it with a really lovely new deck that I literally bought yesterday, called Spirit Junkie by Gabrielle Bernstein. I will put the link in the description box below, hoping that's focusing. And I bought these from an amazing crystal shop in Shaftesbury, where I was with a friend of mine yesterday. And the shop is called Nature's Treasures. And it was the wonderful Nicola who sold us that beautiful deck. I have pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle again so we can get a clarifier. And as ever, wonderful cosmic souls, we are going to take a further clarification from the charming bag. So I'm just going to move things about and explain a bit what I'm going to be doing. I'll put our light here. I'm going to just move the beautiful deck to one side. So I'm using split red lentils today, and it occurred to me that all the oranges and the colours were right, and this is why I really wanted to use these. And as I gazed at the lentils the other day that we were actually cooking with, it occurs to me these are like 1,000 blood moons in mini form. So I thought these were perfect for divination and for scrying for us, for a message. This is a timeless reading. It's for the collective or the individual. If you're looking at this video for yourself or cross-watching for another, that's fine. And the message is very powerful because we've just gone past the pinnacle of the full moon lunar eclipse. It was, I think, about 5 o'clock, between 5 and 6 o'clock this morning. And as I read for you now, it's 12:30, so still very powerful energies from the full blood moon in Virgo. I'm also wearing a special ring which I wanted to show you here. I'm going to call this my blood moon ring. I love this ring. This ring I bought from a lovely trading jewellery stand at one of the beautiful Froome markets in Somerset. As you all know, I come from Somerset. I live in Somerset. And I've decided when it's a blood moon, I'm going to wear this ring just because it looks fiery and I think it just fits in with the general vibe. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a look at what the cosmic energies have got for us today. Now, we know that the full blood moon is stepping up. It's about us stepping up to a new phase in our path. At this juncture, where it is, some things have been eclipsed, or we've cut cords with some things in our lives, and this theme was in my last video. It's given us freedom to step up to this new phase in our path, which is great. So we're welcoming the new, we're letting go of that which is outgrown. We've done the work to cut cords with that. We know there could be heightened emotions for some, even a bit of an edginess to this energy. But if and when that happens, we want to try and stay grounded in any heightened emotions or edginess that might happen. We know that it was a time, or is a time, where the veil was thin at this full blood moon, and so I also want you to be noticing synchronicities that are coming in for you. I'll talk to you about the downloads I got before we divine using the red lentils. So notice the synchronicities that are coming up for you at this time, wonderful cosmic souls. It's also a time of heightened creativity. So that's really great, isn't it? We welcome that in. So I wanted to say to you that I'm actually Virgo rising sign. So this applies as much for me as for anyone else. I also have Virgo Mars, Virgo Uranus and Pluto, and as if that weren't enough, guys, I'm also Virgo in my second house, which is connection to the material plane, financial flow, money and how we earn it, land, property, stewardship, that kind of thing. So Virgo, I have a lot of Virgo in my own natal chart. So what I got when I meditated yesterday, already in preparation for this reading, and also what I was given as download this morning on waking, I will share with you. So I was, interestingly, well, the most interesting thing is that I woke up in bed. Now our bed faces northwest, but this morning I woke up and I was literally pointing true north. True north. And for me that's very significant. True north says to me two things. It's where my beautiful bee guide is. She's my Polaris, my guiding star, my North Star, which people who follow this channel will know. I've mentioned that before. So she's with me, and I was shown lots of bees. Not in a hive, but just lots of bees. And so I woke up literally facing in the bed, which is northwest, but facing true north. And for me that says alignment. I felt as though this was a message, a download from B, from Guide B and from the cosmos, that I'm in alignment at this time. Or coming into alignment when I'm literally facing that way. So the path ahead is correct, which is good news. Okay, so without further ado, let us see what the energies are going to give us. Wonderful cosmic energies, angels, ancestors, all that is. Energies from the full blood moon in Virgo, March 14th, 2025. Please may we have some guidance using these beautiful split lentils. Okay. Okay. Just move these aside. So just give me a minute, guys, whilst I see what I can divine here for us. It's really interesting. So the overall kind of macro picture that I'm getting, if you like, the overall macro picture is really that of the world. I mean, it isn't exactly, but as I'm looking at the lentils as they've landed, I'm really seeing the world in a kind of, not as a globe, because it's 2D, it's flat, but this does seem to represent all the nations of the world. So I'm being shown the world. I'm also very clearly being shown a large heart on the left. And so this large heart, it's in reverse for you. I don't want to move it because I don't want to disrupt what's been laid out here, but the heart is here. And it's interesting because I'm feeling the heart is open, and there's a point at the centre of the heart here, and I'm feeling the energy is good. So I'm feeling from this that your heart is open, and there's something at the centre of your heart that's going to be coming forth. And I feel this is linked to the creativity that we said, heightened creativity at the full blood moon. I can see in the macro lots of couples as well as, you know, bigger groups of people. So I'm really getting from this, there's going to be groups, you're going to be moving in groups of people, whether it's in your creativity flow, or some other aspect. It's that time of year where pairing is happening, isn't it, in Mother Nature? Birds are looking for mates. And so these pairings that I'm seeing, quite a few throughout, can reflect that, I think. But it can also be coupling or being with another, you know, with a higher self or with the universe or with a friend or with a spouse or, you know, with an animal or with another soul is kind of what I'm getting here. Just see what else. We have an outlier here. So one split pea or moon landed off. Not really getting that much from that, except to say if I'm feeling that the alignment path is the whole macro, the overall, and as there's only one lentil that flew off as we drew and placed the lentils, it's saying to me that, you know, you are in alignment at this time. We said before, didn't we, that the full blood moon is about noticing synchronicities that are coming in for you. Notice those little things like, you know, this morning for me, waking up facing true north, you know, and notice what comes into your mind as soon as that happens, and that's your message from the divine and from the cosmos. I'm trying to think what else. What I'm also getting from the overall macro effect, these are appearing to me as clusters of stars. And it's saying to me, wherever you are, if you can get out into the night sky, into the evening, into the night, if you've got clear skies where you are. We did yesterday here in Somerset in the UK, and I think we're in for another clear night tonight, fingers crossed. Get up and do a bit of stargazing. It helps us to connect to the cosmos and to feel one and a part of the universe, which we all are. And this is kind of what I'm getting from this overall. These just look like bright clusters of stars and planets. I'm getting quite a few lines as well. I'm picking up where several lentils are just literally in a straight line. Here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, more or less. There's one there. A lot of them, interestingly, so I'm going to use my compass. So my north is approximately there, okay? So if we're saying that's north, that's going to be east. And so quite a lot of these alignments that I'm seeing, these lines are pointing eastwards. This is interesting, isn't it? Because what I'm getting from that is the east rises in the east, sits in the west. So it might be that you're getting synchronicities, downloads in the morning, in the early hours, or even in the small wee hours when the veil is thin. Normally between 2 and 4 a.m, around 3 a.m. if we get up to do a bathroom stop or have a drink of water or whatever it is. I'm also picking up from these alignments pointing east that at this time you are being asked to ground yourself. And this is one of the messages from the full blood moon in Virgo. If there's a bit of heightened emotion around you from others, other situations, other people, or edginess, you know, don't get involved in that, avoid that. And one way to do that is to ground yourself. And a really good way to ground yourself, guys, is to look at things like mindfulness. And so we know anything transcendental, a lot of transcendental things come from the Eastern philosophies, from the East. Yoga, Qigong. There's an amazing Qigong 10-minute video that I use and guide others to use if they come to me for guidance. I'm going to put that link in the description box below because it's really good. It's literally 10 minutes out of your day and it's just so helpful to help ground us when there's a bit of edginess, a bit of chaos, a bit of disruption going on around us. Don't take it in, don't take it on. I mean, some messages have also been around this full blood moon, especially for empaths and healers who can absorb others' energies to protect yourself at this time. So one way is grounding through any transcendental activity, meditation, Qigong, Tai Chi, mindful walks, any of these activities. So do any of that. Another way to protect yourself from edginess or, slightly rough energy around us that we don't want to take on is to simply imagine yourself, call in the fact that you're surrounded by white light, or another colour of light if you're drawn to do that. Or you can do a small affirmation or a call in of your spiritual team, guides and ancestors. Okay, so I'm going to take a final look at what we've been given here. I'm seeing quite a few circles actually now that I look in a bit more detail within the larger clump of lentils or blood moons. See, 1, 2, at least three circles there. That's interesting. Circles are always interesting because we're talking about beginnings and endings, aren't we? And we're saying that when things have been eclipsed out, that's an ending, but of course what comes after an ending, a beginning. So some circles are closing up, some connections we're going to leave behind, and we're going to move into new energy, perhaps new friendships, new activities, new areas of interest, new ways of being or behaving. It's a powerful moon. It's a powerful moon. So I'm not seeing too much else in what's been given here. But that was quite a lot, I think. So I'm going to move this beautiful cosmic gift given to us to one side, and I'm going to bring in this lovely new deck for further confirmation. I'm going to shuffle again with Gabrielle Bernstein's Spirit Junkie. I love these. Bought from Nicola's shop, Nature's Treasures in Shaftesbury, North Dorset. Spirit, please can we have an additional affirmation information card from this deck for our full blood moon, scrying with red blood moon lentils, March the 14th, 2025, please. May we have an additional card for more information for my wonderful Two for Joy collective. As I'm shuffling, can I ask if you would like, share and subscribe if any part of this video resonated for you today, even if it's one small part. I'm overjoyed. I'm so pleased. Please tell your family and friends about this channel. It's your channel. It's your teaching space. It's your divining space. It's where I give messages and you can learn how to do these arts of divination yourself. You can vary them. We have one beautiful. Leaving that off to one side. We have, when I lead from a place of love, people respect me. Guys, I love this card. I'm just going to hold it up. Now this is interesting because one message that has been coming up at the moment in this arena, this window that we have, I hope that's focusing for you, of the full blood moon, is about leadership. And the message is we're leading our lives. Make sure you step forward and lead your life in new ways, in ways that you wish. So you're no longer a passenger in the back seat of your life. You are now not only in the front seat, you're driving, you're behind the steering wheel, you're leading. This is reminding us and encouraging us to lead our life. Yeah? You are so powerful, more powerful than you know. This is reminding us we are now going to be leading our life. And the message is about love, of course. When I lead from a place of love. This is love for self, love for others, love for community, love for all the nations, the human nation, the animal nation, the plant nation. Wonderful. And a final message. Cosmic Collective. All that is divine white light. Please, may we have a final information from our bag of charms to go with our beautiful full blood moon reading in Virgo today. Thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you. Ah, this is so funny. Over 200 charms in this bag. Now, we have the Eiffel Tower. I'm just going to make sure that you can see that. Lift that up to the camera. Beautiful. The Eiffel Tower in France. I'm laughing because I picked this earlier when I normally pick charms every day, or charms are given to me, and this came out today, over 200 charms. Here we have it again. Now this resonates for me because I'm going to do a road trip, well we're doing a road trip later in the year to France, so that's resonating for me. But it's talking about trips away, travel, seeing new places, seeing new people. And it's saying it's aspected well in the stars because there are stars on it. It's spangly, it's star spangled. This charm is star spangled, meaning it's holding good energy. It's a good thing to do this. It will go very well if you do this. Visit France, or its representation of travel and just going abroad from your normal routine, from the normal places, maybe holiday, maybe work, maybe a sabbatical that you're taking. And abroad may also mean just, something outside your normal routine. Maybe the next village, the next county, the next state, the next country, the next continent. It could be any or all of those. So it's encouraging you. It's well fated if you do this. That's what it's saying. So beautiful people, all that remains for me to do is say thank you so much for being here in this amazing reading. I've really loved doing this reading. I think it worked very well. I'm going to be using the lentils again. I'm going to be using other culinary substances, tea leaves, rice. I've got some beautiful crystals as well. I'm going to be using those in other readings for you. Please let me know what you thought. Please like, share, subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next reading. We are Friday, and I'm not sure when it's going to be. It's going to be in a couple of days' time anyway, so love, light and blessings to you all, and I will see you in the next one, my friends. Take care.